How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another play review. So today we'll be reviewing second in form Thorgan. It's either Thorgan or Thorgan. I'm going to pronounce it Thorgan. Hopefully that is correct. But today we'll be reviewing this card. And just before we get into it, if you guys are new, it would mean so much if you drop a sub. It is free. It helps me out. It is my dream to make YouTuber, like, even a part-time job when I'm way older. And I mean, there's a long way to go. But if you guys do want to help me out on the journey, I'd mean it so much if you do drop a sub. But anyways, let's get into the video. Okay guys, we will start off with the good stats and bad stats chart. So as you can see, 96 agility, 91 balance is crucial on this game, as well as that 91 dribbling, and I can tell you now he feels brilliant on the ball. Okay, so you can also see the 90 acceleration, but the card only has 86 pace. It's at 81 sprint speed, bringing it down. But with the agility that this dude has, when he's on the ball, he really does feel faster than it is displayed, is 86. So honestly, this card looks brilliant just from the good stats section. Some nice curve there to whip it in, some great attacking positioning, and 4-star isn't bad at all. I mean, you're gonna do rainbow flicks, you're gonna do drag foot, whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna butcher that one. But you can do basically all the skill moves except for really advanced ones if you guys are a 5-star skiller yourself. And now moving to the bad stats, 64 strength there with 60 aggression. You know, 60 aggression's not a big deal for me this FIFA, but strength, it is a little bit of a big deal. Especially if you're playing him as a striker, but for the sake of this video, he is a left forward. We're going to be playing him as a left cam in a 4-2-2. In my second game, I believe I switched him up to left striker for the second half, so you guys will see how that goes. 35 heading accuracy as well, just not good at all. But just don't really get him in the box. And the good thing is, I wouldn't recommend playing him as a striker, especially if you're running a 2-striker formation. I would 100% recommend playing him on the wing, because you don't want him in the box for the headers. Great dribbling, he has some good curve, good crossing. Now, the gameplay is going to come up here in a minute. You can pick this card up for around 20 to 25k. As you can see, there's cards on the market. Okay, there we go, it's finally started. But you can look at the filters I used to get this card. It's difficult trying to buy players for cheap, especially when they have a first in form as well. But I do manage to pick this card up for roughly 23k. I throw him into my team at left mid, and this is just my formation to get the correct chemistry. And I do have to go and buy a left back to get this card on full chem. I had to then turn him from a left forward to a left mid, get a German league manager to get him on that full chem. And that's just simply because for a play review, I want to give him on either 9 or 10 chem. Just test him to their very full ability. And as you guys can see now, I've got German left backs on the screen that gets that German link. So if you guys want to fit this dude in, but you don't, and you need a left back link, you don't know what to do, I'm using Risolson. I probably butchered that name. If you have this dude's Footmas card, that's a big dub for you. But if you do not have this, there's Alaba, there's Road to the Final Wendell. He plays for Bayer Leverkusen. I'm pretty sure he was extinct at one point. I don't know if he still is now or not. And now Chem style, this is a big one. I ended up putting a Hawk on him, and this was close, okay? I was going to put an engine, but if I had to recommend something, get that 86 pace up a bit. An engine would be good, but then I'm thinking, I don't need the agility balance boost, so I'm going to put a Hawk. You need that pace boost for me, especially with FIFA. So, honestly, tell me what chem style you'd put on him. I apologise if this isn't the chem style you guys like on him. It's a bit of a difficult one. If I was playing him as a striker, I would want a hunter, but once I'm playing him as a left cam, I thought a Hawk would be good, get his strength up a little bit, get his shooting up a little bit, and I can tell you now, in-game this card went from 86 pace, 84 shooting, and 68 physical to 73 physical, 90 shooting, and 90 pace. So some massive upgrades there, and that's why I'm telling you the Hawk is very crucial. Now as you can see, I'm going into a game, I believe I'm Division 5, halfway between Division 5 Division 4, 1,000 and something skill points, which isn't too bad, it's pretty average. But it is Icon Swap. For Icon Swap, new objectives have come out, and I was pretty scared coming up against his first team here, as it's just it's a full Italian team, which makes me believe he was doing icon swaps. He's got Sanchez, all those cards are first owner by the looks of it. Lots of them SBC, red picks. I'm not sure about that Cristiano Ronaldo and Manolas and Handanovic. I don't know if our first owner. But this dude was doing icon swaps. I would like to add in that this dude is a FUT founder as well. I'm pretty sure that means he's been playing FIFA since 2009. I could be wrong though. I'm could be entirely wrong. So yeah, I don't know there. But as you can see, I'm pausing the game and I'm actually moving Hazard. I forgot to do it in my custom tactics. So I'm moving Hazard with Seedorf so he can play at left cam at a 4-2-2, so you can see here, and you can have a look at his brief stats if you have the time. I believe I do show it towards the end of this little section here, of his 90 pace, 90 shooting, which is brilliant. And honestly, buying this card for 25k, you're expecting something good from it. 25k may not seem like a lot. You can get it from finishing rank 3 or rank 2, just take the coins from division rivals and like div 7, div 6 or better, and you should have enough coins. And just FUT champions, as you can see with the gameplay here, we've got his first touch, just a nice easy pass there, and he feels great on the ball. We have him there again, and we just go around, we do a nice, some nice skill moves there. It's just really brilliant from him, and sadly that does not end up as a goal. Now playing it back to Hazard, just a nice pass, and he does have some great passing as well, so that's just something I want to like highlight. Once again, Hazard with the ball, I reckon that could have been a red, you know. It ended up being a yellow, and that for me is a little bit annoying. I would have rather it be a red, but not bad there. Okay, so continuing play, Hazard goes down that side, he makes a great run there, got a nice drag back. I believe that was a ball roll, a little bit hard to tell what that was there, but I was going to say look for that for a shot, but it did sadly miss. And now this is the first goal of the match. James going down side, drag back into Clarence Seedorf, near post, 1-0 up, and this dude, he was decent. He got a really jammy goal. Look at this, tackle, 2 tackles, and it fell right back to him each time. EA scripting maybe not, maybe it's just this buggy game. But as you can see here, Wan-Bissaka going all the way down the side, drag back, sending the dude flying, James, and Hazard on his debut, man. That was actually great positioning from him. And I'm just going to keep this running now. Enjoy this next goal, lads.
Around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Lads, honestly, back to back, I didn't even need a cut in between the goals. I believe we scored the 37th or 38th minute, and then we scored on a 38th minute. Honestly, great chip, and it was like a chip, but he lobbed it up with his foot first to get it off the ground, I believe, so it was just brilliant. But 3-1 rage quit there from my opponent. Moving into the second game, now this is a team that scares me. He's got once to watch De Jong, he's got normal Tomato, but he's got Ferdinand, and he's got a great road to final Militao, but I believe Militao has dropped so much in price ever since Real Madrid lost 3-1 at home. But second game, I'm going to tell you now, this is a lot harder, so we will be able to test Hazard more and more this game. But as you can see, he's got a nice start. It was a heavy touch there. I wanted to try test out his dribbling. It did feel good. He did take a heavy touch though, but that's other from the point. And now look at this for a strike from Clarence Seedorf, bottom right. Honestly, when this dude comes in front of goal, he is brilliant. And Seedorf here is playing left striker, obviously, because Hazard's playing at left cam. But as you can see here, Hazard with a nice ball roll, pass down to Seedorf, through to Werner, and could this be 2-0? Yes, of course it is. Werner never fails me. And like I said, this is game 2, so I just won plus 27 skill rating, whatever I got. So this is going to be a lot harder. And sadly, like, if we go down, and another jammy goal. We've only conceded jammy goals tonight. I played these games a couple hours ago, so it really did annoy me. Now Hazard there with a nice through ball. Seedorf for on goal. That is a heavy touch. I just want to leave that in, so you know. But now I did decide in the second half to move Hazard up to left striker. Reason being he wasn't getting too much of a ball at left cam. But this dude, he does equalise 2-2. basically straight after halftime, 5 minutes of in-game after halftime, which isn't good. And I can tell you, I mean, you can see Hazard with a nice pass here, but I can tell you now, I feel like I was playing a different dude in this half. It was just unbelievable, and that's why I don't have much clips from the second half. I just feel like the dude was playing brilliant. I mean, he's either passed the controller to his older brother or snorted G Fuel at halftime. It's one of the two, and honestly, he was a lot harder to face in the second half. 73 minutes in, we've got Hazard with it. We do a drag back through to Werner, and it does get blocked, but it goes back. Another save. Werner was trying to curve that around to bottom right, but couldn't quite do it, straight into keeper's arms. 87 minutes in here, lads, and if we can get a winner, that would be great. This dude doesn't have attack. We have a great counter. We play that to Seedorf back to Hazard. Hazard there with another pass. Seedorf's making that run, and it is a save, but from that angle, somehow James puts it in and gets us that winner in the second game. 2 games, 2 wins. Now, after playing 2 games with this card, he's had 2 games, 3 goals. No, sorry, 2 games, 2 goals, and I believe an assist. So, playing with a card at left cam, and so I played probably, I'd say, 1 game at left hand, because technically we played 1.5, including that rage quit. So we played 1 game at left cam and half of a game at left striker, and he definitely reached his full potential at left cam, especially with those wingers attributes, and he just felt brilliant. And left cam with stats like he did have, 2 goals, 1 assist in 2 games is brilliant. And honestly, I would say that my overall rating for this card would be a 9.5 out of 10, incredibly close to a 10. It's just, if he had that tiny bit extra sprint speed to push his pace even up to 90, he'd feel even better. His shooting was great for me. All of his shots on target went in for me, which is a big dub. And I would say, with a 9.5 rating and only 20,000 coins, 23,000 coins, of course he is worth it, guys. Go for this card, go ham. Brilliant card, brilliant player in real life. So it's just really cool to see Thorgan Hazard, because he's always known to be in Eden Hazard's shadow. But Thorgan Hazard at this rate is going to be more usable by the end of FIFA than Hazard. Of course, Hazard not in great form. I believe Hazard has been injured, or he is injured now. I don't really follow that type of stuff. But anyways, that will lead me to the end of this video, guys. Hopefully it did help you out. And if it did, like I said earlier, I don't want to beg for likes and subs, but if you do want to help me out, it would mean so much. Anyways, till next time, lads, see you all later. Peace out.